money anyway. He adopts a very serious tone. I'm about to undertake a major op. It'll blow the whole conspiracy wide open if I'm right. But it's dangerous, so I need you to do something for me, in case I don't come back. I don't know why I'm checking the time. I have plenty of time, like all the time tonight. Sure man, anything. What the hell is he planning on doing? Should I be telling someone about this? If I go missing, wait 3 days, then mail my journal off to the newspapers. It's hidden in my room under a false bottom in one of my desk drawers. How do I get into your room? I don't have a key. Kenji looks at me like I'm crazy. So pick the locks. You know how to do that, right? It's an important skill to learn at a young age. Yeah, of course I know how. I'll be sure to, do that for you, if you go missing. I don't think I want to read Kenji's journal. Either way, Kenji seems pretty happy that I've agreed to do this thing for him. Great, man, great. I'll see you around. I got stuff to do. Books to steal. He's gone dashing down the hallway. He made it seem so final. I hope I don't have to carry out his final wishes. Shaking my head, I close my door, walk back to my bed. Guess I should go to class, if only to catch the last half of the day. But I've come this far without going to class today. And I did want to read more of that Hawking book Mattel lent me. I'm sure he'll understand. Knock, knock. This time the noise jerks my attention away from my book. An experience not unlike being woken up. Who's there? Me. Aren't you glad? The voice is muffled through the door, but unmistakably Emmy's. I hop out, open the door, smiling broadly. Hey, nice to see you again. Emmy grins back, staring up at me from her wheelchair. Yeah, you would have seen me earlier, but the damned elevator wasn't working. Had to wait for them to fix it. You'd think they could keep it in better order, but no. No. I chuckle a bit at her vexed expression and invite her in. She wheels in easily. With my help, she hops onto my bed. Oh god, not again. I'm so sick of editing. Emmy, you're killing me. There, much more comfortable than that stupid chair. A sigh of contentment hangs in the air, and for a moment we both just stare at one another. It's at that point that I notice the circle under Emmy's eyes. They're not that dark, but definitely weren't there before. Before I can ask them, Emmy fixes me with a mischievous stare. So I couldn't help but notice you weren't at lunch today. In fact, I don't think I saw you at all. What happened? Fell asleep. I actually didn't wake up until lunch, and only then because Kenji woke me up. What had you so tired? Strenuous workout this morning. Slightly uncomfortable, too. Emmy coughs, a half laugh, half embarrassed noise. Remind me not to do that again. No problem. It wasn't exactly great for me either, to be honest. We'll just avoid that from now on. Are you, still sore? Of course she's still fucking sore. She even agrees with me. Emmy stares at me in disbelief. What? It's a legitimate question. No, it's not. Of course, of all questions I never thought I'd be asked, that's one of them. Well, I didn't ever expect to have to ask it, so we're even. Emmy laughs at this. I guess so, huh? Well, since you asked, yes, I'm still a little sore. We're never doing that again. No arguments from here. A yawn escapes me, and I raise an eyebrow. Tired? Wait. A yawn escapes her. I raise an eyebrow. Tired. Emmy nods sleepily. Haven't slept well. Not sleeping well. I can tell that she didn't mean to tell me this either. Because she gives a little start like she's just been caught lying and hastens to add. It's not a big deal, though. What's the trouble? Emmy shrugs and refuses to elaborate. Stressed over exams? Another shrug, but after a pause, Emmy nods hesitantly. Yeah, I guess. Actually, that's why I stopped by. She begins to look more and more miserable. Not so you'd notice, of course, but her eyes are on her lap. She's fidgeting with her voice is quiet. We need to stop hanging out so much. Huh? Why? Emmy takes a deep breath as she's been practicing this. Because you're too much fun to be around. I can't concentrate when you're near me. With exams coming up soon, I just can't have the distraction. Otherwise, my grades will be pretty lousy, I'm afraid. I could help you study. She smiles at me, clearly unhappy with the situation. She's gonna say she gets distracted with that. I'd love it if you could, but we wouldn't actually study, would we? I mean, even now I'm trying to have a conversation with you, but I kind of just want to, not converse. Overwhelmed by my rugged manliness, I understand. That earns me a grin, at least. Emmy shakes her head. Idiot, you're full of yourself. Well, I am pretty irresistible. More or less, I guess. So, that's the situation, Sal. I have too much fun around you, and if I'm going to go into exams prepared, I need to be alone. Hey, that's okay. It really seems to have been bothering her. Besides, it's only a couple of weeks, and we'll still see each other in the mornings and then at lunch. We can just hang out at school, no problem. And after exams, we'll go on a date to celebrate their being over, okay? Emmy grins, pleased by this proposal. Yeah, sure, that sounds great. Yeah, hopefully less sex scenes, because that'll be a bitch to edit. There should at least be one at the very end, I'm sure. As if to signal the end of the conversation, she leans in and kisses me. The rest of the night is not spent worrying about exams. Shoujo, Katawa Shoujo. But I guess once you have sex with a girlfriend, it's bound to happen about every time you hang out, besides certain occasions. It's weird how easily Emmy and I can keep from seeing each other after class now. Actually, I'd venture to say it's vaguely disturbing. As easily as we'd come together, we seem to have split apart without much trouble. Man, well, you see each other daily, so it doesn't matter. Well, I guess that's not exactly true. We both been pretty bummed after the last night together. We got to see each other every morning for our runs, and just our runs, I might add. Lunch, too. I especially enjoy lunchtime with her. We have plenty of time to talk about everything outside of school, whereas the morning runs have been increasingly businesslike. I think it's because Emmy wants to make up for our foolery in the storage shed. But no matter how much we joke at lunch, I can't help feeling a little worried about her. She seems distracted more often. I've caught her fidgeting nervously more than once. Never figured her to be someone who cared that deeply about exams, but they certainly seem to be taking their toll. Even though they haven't even started. This is just run up the deep breath before the plunge. I've never really stressed about exams too much. I do well on tests. Tomorrow the real trials begin. Or the real exams anyway. As for me, I actually don't feel that worried about the exams at all. I'm not sure why. I mean, they're pretty important. My scores here will determine my odds of getting into a good university. Yeah, they will. Well, not really exams, more the final grade, which exams can have influence. Hell, if I'm too cavalier now, it could spell doom for my academic career. But going into them, I feel confident that I'll come out the other side okay. Mattel thinks I've got the science examination locked up at any rate. As he says, the last thing that should give you trouble is my exam, Hisao. It's way beneath your talents. Then again, it is Mattel who's telling me this. His praise of me carry the veiled implication that anything less than perfect for me would be a disappointment, which has actually caused me to fret more than I should about the exams. It's for that reason that I found myself in the library after class poring over the textbook. Pretty simple things to look over. Some formulas of velocity, a few bits about friction. I walk in the park compared to my dreaded English exam. Never was good with languages. As I flip through my notes one more time, my mind begins to wander. After these exams are over, things should get easier. Soon we'll be graduated. Then off to college, hopefully. I remember my abortive attempt to find out what Emmy plans to do after high school. She avoided the subject pretty deftly, as I recall. Heck, it seems just about every time I push too hard, she dances around the subject. Or distracts me through other means. Like a few days ago at lunch when Rin wasn't around. Heh. I've done it. I'm sorry for my reverie by Yuko's triumphant shout. I want to know what happened. Either sexy time or he got his dick sucked. Gah! Yuko seems mortified at my sudden starting. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, I just got and I really wasn't, and it's just that. As she stutters, I move to quickly calm her down before she gets too agitated. Whoa, hey. My words seem ineffective. Yuko continues to work herself into a complete frenzy. And it's a library, and I shouldn't be. Easy there, just calm down. And really, I'm setting a bad example, and now I'll get fired because I can't do anything right. Oh, no crying, Yuko. Yuko! Shouting seems to work, though I draw the ear of several other students studying the library. Yuko snaps to attention like a soldier who has just heard the captain bark an order. Sorry. Calm down, it's okay. You just startled me a little. That's only because I was daydreaming instead of studying. So really, you got me back on task. That is a complete lie, but it seems to work. Yuko takes a deep breath and seems to calm down a bit. A little. Though she keeps shifting around with a nervous energy that seems awfully familiar. So, what's got you so excited anyway? The Yamaku cat burglar. To her credit, Yamako manages to convey her intense excitement in a whisper. Yuko. Wow. Anyways, I think I know who it is. I got an anonymous tip as to their identity. So I did some spying and I think the tipster was right. Oh really? And who was this burglar? Yuko shuts her mouth, shaking her head decisively. Nope, I can't tell you that. Why not? It's between me and the burglar. I can't risk you warning him that I'm on his game. He could tip his hand early and blow town. Then I'm left with no perk. When Yuko starts talking like a hard-boiled detective, or okay, there we go. I wouldn't warn them. Why would I care? If you got to ask that question, then you don't need to know. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Congratulations, I guess? Thanks. What for? The cat burglar thing? Yuko nods and smiles appreciatively. So, studying for exams? Well, that was the plan. I'm not having much luck, though. Really? Is it because you can't find a book? I'm really sorry. I've been meaning to clean the shelves up for weeks now, but I keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry. Whoa, wait. It's not that. I got my books right here. To illustrate the point, hopefully calm Yuko down, I show her the textbook in front of me. My mind just keeps wandering is all. Is it because of the noise in here? I'm trying to be more strict about the noise levels, but I can't bring myself to yell at people. I mean, aren't their lives hard enough without me throwing my authority around? No, it's not the noise level either, I promise. I'm just... hell, I don't know. Worried about Emmy? Worried about us? Worried about what happens after we graduate? I mean, it's been kind of weird lately. What do you mean? Well, you know how we're dating now. I just don't know that we're actually, a couple. Or at least I don't know that we're beyond friends. You're beyond friends! Yeah, though friends normally don't do the sort of things we do. Physically, we're a couple. Coupling, at least. It's like every time I try to find out more about her, or about what she wants to do with her life, she dodges the question. Like the other day, I was talking to her at lunch about some school I've been looking into. And I asked her, have you looked into any schools lately? She shrugs in response, says no, and when I ask why not, she says that she doesn't think that far ahead. I asked why she had that policy, and I suddenly realize what I'm starting to describe, what I about to start describing, and wisely decide to clam up. She changed the subject, wouldn't talk about it. Maybe it's an uncomfortable subject for her, or she doesn't think it needs explaining. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to scroll. Yeah, but it's not just that. Wait, yeah, it's not just that. Every time I try to find out what's been bothering her, she changes the subject too. It's like she likes being with me, but not getting close to me. Now that I've said it out loud, I feel worse. Yuko to digest this bit of information. It seems to me you're more serious about this than she is. I can almost feel my stomach twist into a knot. She's right. That's exactly what it seems like. But is that really what's going on? I mean, and I'm going to get some more water, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I'm just talking nonsense. You shouldn't take my advice. You barely know me. I'm just a librarian, and I'm single, so you can imagine I can't know what I'm talking about. No, I think you have a point. As much as it hurts me to even consider it, Yuko seems to try desperately to find a way to soften the blow somehow. What? Look. I'm probably wrong, but if you want to be sure about how obvious wrong I am, maybe you should just talk to her. Get some time alone and just ask about it. Don't let her change the subject either. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Or maybe I should just enjoy what I have. We have fun hanging out, after all. And the runs are nice, and the other activities are nice, and talking to her is nice. Do I really need to get closer to her? What I've got right now is pretty good, but that's silly. I want to get closer to her. I want to be able to help her out with whatever is bothering her. But maybe I should wait until after exams are over. Maybe she'll brighten up once the stress has passed. If she does, then I don't need to worry about it anymore. But if she doesn't, well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I thank Yuko for her advice and head back to my room. Maybe I'll be able to concentrate more on my studies there. Katawa Shoujo, Shoujo, Katawa Shoujo. I leave the room after finishing my final exam and breathe a sigh of relief. Thank God, because at first it's kind of slow going day by day, but now it's like skipping ahead weeks and such. As I hoped, the exams weren't so bad. I managed to breeze through just about everything but the English final. And even that was acceptable. I wonder how Emmy did. Even more so, how she's doing. She looked terrible at lunch today. I mean, she was pretty happy to be out of her wheelchair, but she was so exhausted. Something's been wearing her down, and I'm starting to really doubt that it was just the exams. Should I confront her about this, though? My musing is interrupted by a tap on the shoulder. Hey, Hisao? Got a minute? No, I have other things to worry about. I think this is supposed to be a good option. Actually, I've got something I need to do. Yeah? Oh well. I wanted to get some feedback on the science club from you, but we can do that later, I guess. Enjoy your break, you hear? Thanks, I will. I'd really love to chat with Mattel, but I've got other things on my mind. Specifically, what to do about Emmy. Can I really just confront her? The question keeps spinning in my head, even after I made my way back to my room. What if she gets angry about it? Besides, what if it's nothing? If I go in and refuse to leave until she tells me what's wrong or something, won't that come off as clingy? I don't want to start a fight or anything over something like this. Maybe I should just drop the matter and see how she is tomorrow before I do anything. Would it be so bad just to let it go? It's not like we don't enjoy each other's company. But odd as it sounds, I really want to help her. I don't even know what's with or if there's anything at all she needs help for. But I want to. Suddenly a knock on my door rouses me. Son of a bitch. I open it to see Kenji. Oh, it's you. It's me, that's it? If you had any idea what I've been through, what I'd done, you'd be happy to see me, dude. I mean, that was some epic you may never see me again shit. And you're just acting like I went down to the store for some milk. You're a cold man, Hisao. I really respect that. Thanks, I guess. It's smart to play it safe, you know. Don't show any emotion. Keep your cards close to your chest. Also, it's time to show your cards, or you have bad cards. Then you should fold or collect your winnings. Do you understand? Yeah, that makes perfect sense. It does, kind of. I take it, the mission went well? Whoa, awfully nosy of you, isn't it? You can't just go saying things like that. Things are at a delicate stage. One wrong move and bam, the invasion succeeds. I think you were going to blow the conspiracy wide. I thought you were going to blow the conspiracy wide open. It's bigger than I thought. I need to update my charts. And probably change some of the puppets around. You want to help? I've got some whiskey from somewhere. Oh, Jesus. You can fill me in on everything your investigation has turned up. Better not. I'm, supposed to meet her today. Gotta go do that. Can't raise suspicion. Kenji nods in approval. Still keeping it close to the chest, eh? Okay, man, I respect that. Good luck. Thanks. I'm just going to pretend for the sake of my own sanity that he's wishing me luck in talking to Emmy. And if I squint, that whole card analogy he was talking about works here. Time to lay it all on the table. Or see if I can't get Emmy to do so, rather. With a sense of something approaching purpose, I head for Emmy's room. I help up the stairs leading to her room and knock on her door. Who's there? Huh, that's odd. Her voice sounds a little choked. Hey, it's me. Thought I'd stop by. Hisao? Come on in. I reach down to open the door only to find that it's locked. More and more curious. Your door's locked. Oh yeah, sorry. Give me a minute. In a few minutes, Emmy opens the door, grinning. Sorry, I had to put my legs on. I was napping. Despite her grin, there's something definitely off. Emmy's eyes are slightly red, and it looks like she's been crying. Hey, no problem. Are you okay? Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that you look like you've been crying. Oh yeah, Hisao, you're off to a great start on this one. What? Nah, I'm fine. I'm just happy to see you. She punctuates this with a long kiss that continues as the door slams shut behind us. I know what she wants to do now, and I'm almost painfully aware of how badly I want to do it too, but